The goal of Paradise main function is packaging.
Lesson, you will learn what animal cells are, individual cell parts and functions, and the homework.
Now, the first subject, we will talk about what an animal cell is.
Animal cells are eukaryotic, unlike plant cells, and also animal cells are in the animal system of the biological kingdom, while plant cells are found in the plantae system. Here's a picture of an animal cell, with cell parts such as lysosomes, Golgi vesicles, rough ER, smooth ER, cell membrane, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, nucleus, nucleolus, centrioles, microtubules, cytoplasms, and ribosomes.
Next, we will talk about what cell functions and each of the small organelles in a cell.
Mitochondria, otherwise known as the parasite of the cell, has large organelles that have outer and inner membranes that operate as the main site of cellular respiration. In this process known as cellular respiration, oxygen and glucose is converted into ATP, which cells eat for energy.
So, a cell membrane is a part of the cell that is the outer boundary of the cell, composed of a lipid with fat bilayer that protects all the organelles inside the cell. So, this is an image of a detailed description of a cell membrane, and it has a very different types of proteins, cholesterol, lipids to protect the organelles. So a cytoplasm holds all the organelles and protects them from damage. Furthermore, the gel-like substance inner and outer the layer keep the cell its shape. So the texture of the cytoplasm is like similar to glue and very slimy.
Animal cells contain small vacuoles that store oxygen and carbon dioxide found within the cell. However, in plant cells, there are big vacuoles.
Okay, the endoplasmic reticulum's main function is to transport molecules inside the cell with the help of the nuclear membrane. There are two types of ER, smooth ER and rough ER. So the rough endoplasmic reticulum has transport proteins made by ribosomes. The other type is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which modifies lipids, which are also fats.
The nucleus contains all DNA of the cell and it navigates where the cell part should go. The main activities conducted by the cell part is cell division, cell growth, and the making of proteins. Here's a picture of a nucleus. It has chromatins, nucleoluses, nuclear envelope, nuclear pores, and endoplasmic reticulums.
The goal of Paradise main function is packaging proteins into vesicles for it to be shipped to in or out of the cell.
This cell part's main function is to engage in protein synthesis, otherwise known as the making of proteins.
So basically, vesicles and vacuoles are similar to each other because they both specialize in transportation system of the cell. So this is an image of a vesicle. It has different parts of a vesicle. For example, the hydrophilic head, the aqueous solution, and the hydrophobic tail.
Centrioles are basically small groups of microtubules that help with cell division and mitosis.
So the cytoskeleton is composed of a network of tubules and protein filaments that provide inner cell shape and structure. Furthermore, just like human skeletons move, cytoskeletons play a massive role in transportation. So just as the blue lines at the edge are cytoskeletons.
Lysosomes are a type of vesicle where proteins are contained within the cell structure. If you look in this picture, there are multiple proteins within the cell structure.
So although the cell membrane and nuclear membrane sound the same, they have different functions. The cell part surrounds the nucleus in the cell and allows protein to pass in and out of the cell. So this is the nuclear membrane, the dashed white lines here. This is the main brain, the nucleolus. So this whole thing is called the nucleus, and the parts include nuclear pore and chromatin.
Flagella and cilia's main function is to make the cell move more efficiently.
So make sure to complete a Google form to get a better understanding of this lesson. So that's your homework. Make sure you complete it by next lesson.